Narendra Modi and Nawaz Sharif have met. We've now heard from the Pakistani side as well. Maryam Sharif, Pakistan's Prime Minister's daughter, is saying that Modi called her a man of peace. But we haven't heard Pakistan's response on terror and on 26/11, the most important issues that India raised in this meeting with the Pakistani Prime Minister. I want to go across to Islamabad and get two perspectives in on what Pakistan is making of this meeting. I want to begin by asking Aziz Ahmad Khan, the former High Commissioner of Pakistan to New Delhi, what he's decoding from this meeting. MEA sources saying terror, 26/11, Dawood Ibrahim, Hafiz Saeed, these issues being raised. We haven't heard yet what Pakistan said about these issues, Mr. Khan.
I haven't seen what Prime Minister had to say. I understand is that the meeting was held in a very good atmosphere, in a very cordial atmosphere, and that they have decided to carry on the dialogue process forward. I understand that the foreign secretaries of the two countries are going to meet and decide about the schedule of meetings and so on. So I think everything has gone off very positively and very well, and we hope that our bilateral dialogue process will get a fresh start, and we will be able to address all outstanding.
What do you make of the fact, sir, that the Pakistani Prime Minister didn't take any questions, just read out from a brief statement and left, as opposed to the press interaction which was planned earlier?
I have no idea. I think that may not have had the time for a full stakeout of a press conference, and a statement should be good enough.
There was also a 2.5-hour delay between the original time when the press conference was scheduled. Do you think putting together this draft statement took as much time as it did? What reasons would you read into that?
I understand that immediately after meeting Mr. Modi, he was having some other meetings as well, and he had some schedule of meetings. So it normally happens at such times. I mean, let's not get overly excited about little things.
Okay, you're advising caution. I want to go across to Tariq Pirzada and get his sense as well. Mr. Pirzada, leading security analyst from Islamabad. Your sense on the brief statement read out by Nawaz Sharif, which didn't answer the questions that India was seeking answers to, questions on Dawood Ibrahim, on Hafiz Saeed, on 26/11, issues which were raised, but we didn't find answers to, at least publicly, sir.
Well, you're right in the sense that the statement read by Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif was extremely brief. He came out with a note of optimism that the meeting was constructive. You heard that, so I'm not going to comment on that. Must have been constructive or good. Number two, the one thing that I was expecting from this meeting was for Prime Minister Modi to reciprocate the visit of Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif. Well, that announcement has been made to the extent that although there has not been any date set for the visit of Prime Minister Modi to Pakistan, but India has agreed, has accepted that. So there is one positive movement. Number two, there is a second positive movement, and I'm not going to read too much into that the foreign secretaries of the two countries will, schedule themselves.
No, but that's where I want to come in and ask Aziz Ahmad Khan, because what we heard from the Indian Foreign Secretary was that they decided that the foreign secretaries would keep the line of communication open. When Nawaz Sharif spoke and read out from that statement, he said that they would meet, but that's not quite what Sujata Singh, our Foreign Secretary, said, Mr. Khan.
Listen, they have agreed that the foreign secretaries will meet. Let us now wait till the foreign secretaries meet and decide from the how to schedule the future dialogue process. I think that is quite enough. That is quite positive, and this I wasn't expecting anything beyond that from this very brief visit, which was basically geared towards being present at the investiture ceremony. The two leaders have had a fairly detailed, good meeting. The vibes at the meeting were good. I think what has come out of that meeting, both sides, whatever indications they have given, have been positive and good. And let's just leave it at that.
Okay, I'm going to leave it over there. Mr. Aziz Ahmad Khan and Tariq Pirzada, thank you very much for joining us. I want to go across to our National Affairs editor, Javed Ansari, who's joining me on this broadcast. He managed to get a word in with Sartaj Aziz, key advisor to Nawaz Sharif. Javed, explain to our viewers, what did Sartaj Aziz tell you?
not just Sartaj Aziz, but the Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif himself, I managed to get a couple of words in. He said that he was very pleased, he was extremely pleased with the outcome of the talks. He says, I've invited Mr. Narendra Modi, he's very graciously accepted the offer, and I'd be very happy if he can come as early as after Eid. Eid is on the 28th of July. He says if he comes after that, isse achhi kya baat hogi.
No, but that seems very
He seemed very pleased, his body language.
Very romantic, the notion of Nawaz Sharif inviting Modi after Eid. I'm going to leave it over there just for the time being. Javed, stay with us. We're going to come back to you in a bit. We've had a long day today, a big cabinet meeting, the first cabinet meeting. Narendra Modi will set out the agenda for his new team, explain to them how he'd like them to function and operate. We've got our reporters deployed all across Raisina Hill. We are tracking the meeting and all that's coming out, both from sources in the Pakistan High Commission and also sources in the MA, on what really transpired. We've heard about the issues that were raised. We need to delve more into what the responses from Nawaz Sharif were.